Crisis in Corrections. In a new series we're launching tonight, the I-Team reveals the factors building to what state leaders call a breaking point in Florida Department of Corrections.
We'll be looking at what's at stake in the state's largest agency, which is also the third largest prison system in the country, and the impact beyond prison gates.
Tonight we start with health care for female prisoners. A family contacted I-Team investigator Kylie McGivern, saying their loved one died of breast cancer less than 3 months before her scheduled release. They blame a lack of preventative care and treatment.
Kylie met the family in Miami to hear their story and share the action a local lawmaker is now taking.
In sharing what happened to their sister, the Baez family hopes to speak for women who are too afraid to.
This is her. This is a natural smile, no makeup, simple. That was her.
Anna Baez, her life filled with choices, consequences. A decision to drive drunk, taking someone's life, cutting short her own. The Baez family trying to focus in on what happened after Anna was sentenced to 3 years in state prison.
It changed our lives, hers. It changed the other family's life.
Pleading guilty to DUI manslaughter with failure to render aid and leaving the scene of a crash involving death. What is this bringing up for you right now?
Tears, emotions, and an overwhelming feeling of how did we get here in the first place.
ASTRID Baez is Anna's sister.
She had big dreams to reunite with the family.
Anna's release date was scheduled for last May.
In a matter of months, weeks, days, everything changed and changed forever.
Anna died February 3rd from breast cancer.
She never, ever got one treatment for cancer.
Did your sister ever receive a mammogram while she was in prison?
Nope.
According to the current American Cancer Society recommendations, which the Department of Corrections says it follows, she should have had at least 2. Since 2015, the American Cancer Society has recommended women ages 45 to 54 receive a yearly mammogram. But as recently as 2018, the state's own guidelines said female inmates would not receive a mammogram until age 50, unless a clinician decided to order one. The Department of Corrections sent the I-Team an updated copy of its guidelines for periodic screenings that went into effect in August, 6 months after Anna died at 47 years old.
She knew something was really bad, and she had fear to come forward. She said, they're not gonna care for me. There's no such thing as healthcare for prisoners. There was punishment for letting family know. It was punishment for coming forward. They were accused all the time of, you're faking it.
It was during her work release in Hollywood, Florida, that Anna was hospitalized and officially diagnosed with inflammatory breast cancer, an extremely aggressive form of cancer that appears suddenly and progresses in a matter of weeks and months. Medical records warning that not following up on care, including chemotherapy, could lead to death. Instead, Anna was transferred from Hollywood to the Lowell Prison Annex in Ocala. The Baez family immediately sent letters to state leaders, including the governor and inspector general, calling the matter life-threatening and urgent and begging for her safety. It's a call for help Democratic State Representative DIANNE HART of Tampa says she hears daily.
These are the places I've visited. These are lives that I've touched personally.
HART has made it a point to make unscheduled prison visits.
We are responsible for taking care of people, not making them worse. And medically, we're doing that every day.
For women in prison, HART says she plans to further question their care.
I don't know anybody that's gotten a routine mammogram in our facilities, but I'm glad you mentioned it because that'll be a question I'm going to send to the secretary today. How often are they getting mammograms? And what's the number?
The Department of Corrections tells the I-Team ensuring inmates receive all necessary medical treatment in line with evolving national standards is one of its top priorities. But in her district office, HART's filing cabinets are brimming with letters from prisoners, family members, detailing healthcare concerns.
It actually began in 2019.
She brought this folder with her when we met in Tallahassee.
The family reached out and said, we can't get any treatment.
Another prisoner at Lowell battling breast cancer. Hart says she pushed to get chemo started.
And you'll see the letters that I sent up to the secretary's office, and they sent back and said, Rep, they're doing everything they can. Will you call everything not giving me any chemo? Fear is that if the family continues to fight, that she'll be retaliated against, and she gets out in 2023.
In Anna's case, the state agreed to reduce her sentence, and a judge signed for her immediate release from custody. But before the Baez family could make it to Ocala that very same day, she was transferred to Jacksonville Memorial Hospital. It was there ASTRID recorded this video of Anna.
I'm not a human being. We're all human beings, but we're basically treated one way if we're inmates and another way if we're inmates. Okay.
Within weeks, Anna died at another hospital in Miami. Her son Vincent was with her.
This all happened really fast. That was 2018. That was the last time I actually saw her before she went into prison.
I'm almost certain that had she received care, there would have been a different outcome. I feel like I was robbed, you know?
He's now focused on helping to spread her message, fighting for the care of women in prison.
She spoke to all of us about it. She was very passionate about it, being a voice for all the other women inside.
A voice joining lawmakers like Hart.
And I promise with every breath in me until I have no other, I will continue to fight for those who have absolutely no voice.
We requested an interview with the Department of Corrections weeks ago to discuss mammograms for women in prison and the Baez family's concern that Anna did not receive regular mammograms. The state told us it is not able to provide an interview on the issue, saying medical records of an inmate are confidential. I'm I-Team investigator Kylie McGivern taking action for you.